Peace and blessings. I am here with my sister, my student, and also my friend, Sister Ekua.
Greetings. Peace and love to the world. Always.
Yes, give thanks. And so we are coming today. As y'all know, I like to hear the voices of the people. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to come forth with one of my sisters from the younger generation. I've had the elders to come and speak. And so now we're going to get some voice from that 20s age range and see if we can get into some of their mindset. So, my sister, I know that you are very active in the community. And if you would not mind just sharing a little background of some of the work that you've done thus far.
Yeah, I consider myself a community organizer, and I've been doing that work since I was about 16. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so there's a lot to organize there in places like that, those kinds of cities in the Midwest.
Cities, yes.
And so I started out with youth advocacy and just, did things like cop watch and training other young people to monitor the police and training other community members of all ages to know what their rights are and dealing with the police. So that was the root. That was where it all started. And since I've been here in Asheville, I've been doing a lot of work around food security, and just really a lot of ancestral healing, because there's a lot of damage that has been done to the black community over the years, and the ancestors are in a state of unrest, and the people are in a state of unrest.
Yes.
So that's a lot of the underlying healing that's taking place, when we come together with people, food security conferences and things like that. Yeah, we're talking about food, but there's all these different intersections of race and class and privilege that we also have to talk about. Gender and sexuality and all of these things. So I'm an intersectional organizer. We got to pay attention to how everything fits together.
Well, I give thanks. I know my sister has been very active, and the cop watch thing I have to start with, because that is something that is still needed, and I wish I hear of more 16-year-old or other teenagers or any people who have the mindset to do such a thing, because we know that's a big problem in our community, having so many people in the prison system. We definitely have to address that. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But still, we can start with those kind of things, and to know that the youth, that there are some youth who are active, who are conscious, and who are moving, not just talking about it, but actually doing something concrete, to make a difference. That's what's up. I appreciate that. And then you also mentioned the food security.
Yes.
I like how she put that, food security, because we know we have been warned that there will be a time when the access to food would be difficult.
It's becoming more and more.
True, no doubt, and the access to quality food is already extremely challenging. In most places, it's hard to find food that's not GMO food, genetically modified. The fast food places, it's all around us, the preservatives, all of these things. So we have to start thinking, and it's good to see that young people are actually thinking about food security. So what kind of things are you doing in that realm?
Well, with the food security piece, what I feel motivated to do on a personal level first is to reclaim that knowledge that has been forgotten. How to grow food, which is linked to how to recognize plants and how to recognize and grow herbs for medicinal use as well. So it's kind of taking, our power back, from these, huge systems of producing food and the medical industrial complex, taking our power back from these entities so we can, eat for ourselves and heal with ourselves without having to depend on going to a hospital or a grocery store.
Right.
That's the ultimate goal.
Having good quality food. Yeah. And I've had gardens myself, and I know it's nothing better as far as eating than to be able to go outside in your backyard and pick some fresh salad and wash it and put it right there on the table for the family. The quality and the love in that is just divine. So we give thanks for that. Working with the food is definitely something that we have to do more of in our community. Also, I know that you do some healing work.
Yes.
So if you don't mind sharing some of your thoughts. We don't want to make it too long, but give us a few last thoughts about healing.
Well, it's interesting because, the amount of healing that's needed is enormous. And it can be daunting at times, but I've always been very vigilant about my own healing and in this urgent way to say that, I have to heal these wounds so that I can be effective in life. And I think that's how we need to look at the healing process as a continual process that never ends and is interconnected. Because if I'm wounded, you're wounded. Right. If that tree is wounded, we are wounded. So to see that healing process as a communal process, us as human beings pulsating with the earth, as a part of her. So as we heal the earth. And looking at it as it becomes more of a responsibility when you think about it that way. Right. It's like I gotta heal for my sister and my mama and the earth. So we have a lot of distractions, especially in the younger generations and sometimes in the older generations as well. We get distracted by things. We think things are all good because we got a black president now. We could chill. But, there's a lot of work to be done. So, it's just like we have to minimize distractions and, come to each other with patience and compassion, too.
Yes. We definitely have a lot of healing work to do. The work never stops. It's a continuous process, a continuous journey. Once you get your level of healing in one area, you find some other areas to heal. Yes. So, and it is a beautiful thing, and it is something that is a connected vibration, because we know when we as individuals heal ourselves, it affects us, but also the people around us, our families, our friends. They see us growing, they see us changing, and then they begin to say, oh, what are you doing? So the process continues, it spreads, and that's what we want to see. We give thanks. Yes. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and stop here unless you have anything else you want to share.
Just love.
Give thanks and praises, and we'll catch y'all again. Much love and blessings.